Hey, this is Niki V Reads. I just want to shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And if you like me, trust me, I'm working on the statistics, so I know a whole bunch of people have not watched the videos, but have seen that they exist. But if you like me, go ahead and subscribe. If not, whatever. But it would just make me really happy. Sorry I'm not in my normal environment. I'm kind of on crappy equipment. I just want to apologize, but I did not want to make you guys wait a couple more days for chapter 3. So we are, first I'm supposed to put a warning on here that this is for a mature audience. There's a lot of sexual content, swearing, and I don't know how to warn people. Just don't let your kids watch this, and if you do, be aware that I warned you. Alright, so I just didn't want you to have to wait 2 more days to get one more chapter, guys. So, here we go. This is chapter 3 in After, and, it is right after she meets Harry, who is pierced and tattooed, and her, we left off with that, basically, the rude boy. So she's saying goodbye to her mom. They're flipping out because, oh my gosh, there's boys in the dorm. So Tessa is completely, what's the word? Prude. I mean, and honestly, I hate to call people that. She's a good girl. She's a good girl, but she's a really good girl. So Anna, shout out for you for writing an amazingly good girl, because really so many people have tried to write good girls like Belle. Other people, and you can't, because it's very talented to, really, Tessa with her, there's boys in the dorm room, I'm trying to picture her, you know what I mean? I really am, and so I'm at it still, and I'm shouting out to Anna Todd. She's amazing. So, alright, guys. So, but are you trying to picture her, guys? Oh my god, there's guys, they're allowing boys in the dorm room? I can't picture it. Okay, so this is why you're watching me. So if you like me and you like my readings, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. This is my little button finger. And, thanks for watching, everyone who has. Okay, so chapter 3. After an hour of my mother warning me against parties and boys, she finally makes her move to leave. With a Carol Young-style quick hug and kiss, she exits the dorm room, informing Noah that she will wait for him in the car. I will miss having you around every day, he says softly and pulls me into his arms. I inhale his cologne, the one I bought for him 3 Christmases in a row, and sigh. I will miss his familiar scent and comforting hugs. I will miss you too, but we will talk every day, I promise, and tighten my arms around him. I wish you were here this year, I say, nuzzling into his neck. Oh, I know that. I do that every day with my husband. I wish you were here this year, nuzzling into his neck. Noah is only a few inches taller than me, but I like that he doesn't tower over me. He kisses me goodbye as my mother impatiently honks the horn. And actually, that description is me and my husband. I love it because I've dated so many people who are a foot taller than me, and I know you don't know how tall I am, but I'm short. And my husband and I are that height, so it's cool. I just realized that as I'm reading it. And also, warning guys, as I'm reading this, I'm actually reading this. So I've never read this book. I am not reading ahead of you guys. I'm reading with you. I'm reading to you, and I'm reading with you. So, that's why you get the Niki V commentary. So, she's honking the horn outside. Okay. After Noah and my mother are officially gone, I begin to unpack my bags. My clothes are neatly folded and stored in the small dresser. The remainder are hung neatly in my half of the closets. I cringe at the amount of leather and animal prints covering the opposite side. And if you follow, you know that they're in a very small room. So, sorry, my son had... I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to keep going. Okay, so... I'm trying to, get the camera right. I'm doing a crappy recording, actually, for all of you, because it appears that a lot of people have actually been watching these videos. So I just wanted you to, I would want another video coming out before Monday. So I'm doing this without my better camera, just so that those of you who actually like this, listening to me being insane, and reading along with me, you know, just don't have to wait until Monday. So I'm just doing that and doing this for you guys and for me, because I want to reach out to 3. So, okay, so they left and now she's exhausted. So, feeling exhausted, I lay across the bed. Loneliness is already creeping its way into me, and it doesn't help that my roommate is gone, no matter how uncomfortable her friends make me. I have a feeling she will be gone a lot, or worse, she may have company over too often. Boys, oh no. Boys, guys, boys. And, like, bad boys. Come on, girls. They're with me. Do we know those boys? We do. Let me tell you. Alright, so. Or worse, boys will be over. Okay, so that's not what it says. I get a roommate who loved to stay in. Why couldn't I get a roommate who loved to stay in or read or study? I'm going to go on a limb here and say Tessa's one of a kind, or, you know, about there. I suppose it would be a good thing, but I will have the small room to myself, which actually I would like. I mean, Tessa seems to be, you know, and I'm, like I said, I'm not a very social person, which is really funny. If any of you are laughing now when I say I have social anxiety, I do. I would rather be alone, so I'd be like, yes, she's not ever gonna be home, you know. Alright, so anyway, so far college isn't what I dreamed of, nor expected, but it's only a few hours. Tomorrow will be better. It has to be. Before bed, I gather my planner and my textbooks, taking the time to write down my classes for the semester and my potential meetings for the literary club I plan on joining. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Okay, so I'm still undecided on that, but I read a few. Sorry, I don't mean to click in front of you guys. This is my smile. Does that make up for anything? I'm still undecided on that, but I read a few student testimonials and want to check it out. I pencil in a trip off campus tomorrow to get some more things for my dorm room. And I don't plan on decorating the way that Steph has, but I would like to add a few of my own things to my side of the room. The fact that I don't have a car, this might be a thing. The fact that I do not have a car yet will make it a little difficult. The sooner I get one, the better. I have enough money from graduation gifts and savings, but I'm not sure if I want the stress of owning a car right now. The fact that, my car is stressful at the moment. So I'm not sure if I want the stress of owning a car right now. The fact that I live on campus gives me a full access public transport. With thoughts of schedule, the fact that I live on campus gives me full access to this is why I write and I don't read for a living, gives me full access to public transport. With thoughts of schedules, red-haired girls, and friendly blondes covered in tattoos, I drift to sleep with my planner still in hand. The next morning, Steph is not in her bed. I would like to get to know her, but I might as well not if she is the type of person that's going to stay out all night. Stays out all night. I totally, just made that up. But it says stays out all night. I just read it wrong. Sorry. Okay, so maybe one of the 2 boys that she has with her boyfriend, was her boyfriend. I hope it was the blonde one for her sake. Noel, remember? Noel. Yeah, now I just put 2 names together, guys. Noah and Neil. Neil, he was nice. I think Neil's gonna be a nice guy. I do. So, I grab my toiletry bag and make my way to the shower room. One of the least favorite things about the dorm, one of my least favorite things about dorm life so far is the showers. Why can't each room have its own shower instead of a community shower? It's awkward, and I'm praying they aren't co-ed. Of course she is. No. I'm trying to really like Tessa. You know, she just seems so like
She's uptight.
She's yes, that's my daughter. She's very uptight. It's my 15-year-old daughter, who's really uptight too, by the way, which is not a bad thing. I will say.
Not.
So anyway, she's not as uptight as Tessa though. Okay, but you know what? For Tessa's sake, I will give her this. I wouldn't want to do community showers either. My hopes are squashed when I reach the door. Sure enough, there are 2 stick figures printed on the sign, 1 male and 1 female. Ugh.
Do you like my commentary?
Valerie's commentating in the background. Valerie. Ugh. Or how do you want to do that again? So
It's just had a heart attack.
that's how Tessa feels. My hopes are squashed when I reach the door. I love having my kids involved in this, guys. Honestly, it's amazing. It's fun. Okay, so my hopes are squashed when I reach the door. Sure enough, there are 2 stick figures. I read that already. Valerie did her. And having males in the same shower room is sure to be very
Fun.
uncomfortable and extremely awkward. Super fun, apparently. Interesting. We're gonna just make up words. I plan to set an alarm at least an hour earlier from now on in hopes that the co-ed room will be less crowded. In Tessa's defense, I personally would do the same thing just because I wouldn't really want to shower in a shower room. I'd rather have my own shower in my bathroom, just saying. Boys, however, that really doesn't bother me, which is probably not a good thing. Also why I have 4 kids. The shower takes too long to get warm, and I'm paranoid that someone will pull back the thin curtain separating my naked body from a room, both genders. Everyone seemed to be comfortable despite the fact that they shouldn't be. Did I read that right? Everyone seemed to be comfortable despite the fact that they shouldn't be. That's all I'm going to say. Okay.
Gosh darn it.
Everyone, okay, college life is not going the way that Tessa even expected it to go, like, by a long shot here. Poor girl, I kind of feel bad for her, because she's really looking excited, you know, she's looking forward to this, and, but college is nerve-wracking, going away, being in a new environment like this, you know, it's nerve-wracking. College life is strange so far. The shower stall is tiny, lined with a small rack to hang my clothes on while I shower, and barely enough room to stretch my arms in front of me. I find my mind drifting to Noah and my life back home. I am distracted as I turn around and my elbow knocks into the rack. My clean clothes fall on the wet floor. Ugh, that's all I have to say. The water continues to fall onto the pile, completely soaking them. You've got to be kidding me, I groan. And that really is how I sound when things fall on the floor. You've got to be kidding me, I groan, hastily cutting the water off. I wrap my towel around myself, grabbing my pile of heavy soaked clothes, and rush down the hall, desperately hoping no one sees me. I reach my room and shove the key in, instantly relaxing until I turn around to see the brown-haired boy sprawled across Steph's bed. And that is the end, my dears, of chapter 3, which is amazing. I give Anna the biggest round of applause here.
Did he have
I would give her an actual round of applause, but I actually have a crappy camera. Oh, there it is. Give her a round of applause, everybody. Anna, you were amazing, because that is the end of chapter 3. Tessa has now walked into the room with Harry in it. In a towel.
And she naked.
She's naked in a towel, and he's there. So, I am going to stop there. Don't you love me? Anna, that was amazing for the end of chapter 3. And everyone, you have a great rest of your weekend. It's Saturday. And thank you to my daughter doing background sound effects. I don't know if I can, she won't let me show her. She's back there being a prude. Just kidding. She's a great mom, aren't I? So, my son who says everything up for me all the time, and thank you all for tuning in to me for chapter 3. Have a great weekend, guys, and I will be back on Monday for chapter 4 to see what happens with Tessa in a towel and Harry hanging out on the bed.